How do you draw boundaries with your families as a couple? Now, Indian families are very supportive, but they're also extremely interfering. And this interference can actually influence your decisions, your life, your interaction with each other as a couple. So it's very important to, draw boundaries. Now, in our 25 years of marriage, we've done this beautifully, and my family is going to be watching this, so they will know our life lessons as always. So, yeah. So the first thing, of course, is to live separately, away from your parents. I cannot understand the resistance that young people, particularly boys nowadays, have to this. How will you draw boundaries if you're in the same house and someone or the other is always there to have an opinion, to say something? Also, living separately allows you to build a life and a household that you want. It is not necessary that you want to continue living the way that your parents live. It's perfectly okay. As a couple, the two of you should have the authority and the freedom to decide what is the life that you want to build, and that will only happen if you live away from your parents. The second thing is to not go to your families with every tiny little problem, little annoyance, little fight that you have with your partner. Why? You should have the maturity to know when to involve your family and when not to involve your family. But unfortunately, we run to our families with the tiniest of things. उसने ऐसे बोला, उसने ऐसे किया, वो इस बात पे झगड़ रहा था. Why do your families need to know this? These are yours to solve, to fight over, to adapt, to live with. These are your tiny little problems. Don't take them to your families, because now it gives them the right and the freedom, and they think it is now their problem also to get in and try and solve it for you. It's not. It is your problem to solve. So have the maturity to know which are the larger problems where your family should be involved, but don't go to them with the tiny little things. The third thing is to make it very clear that this relationship is now your primary relationship, and that is how it should be. Of course, your parents are important and your siblings are important, but this is your primary relationship, and this holds priority over everything else. So the time that you spend, the decisions that you take, the conversations that you have are all keeping in mind and making it clear to your families that this is my priority now. In 25 years, my husband and I are now seen as this formidable team. No one talks to him about me and no one talks to me about him, because we have not encouraged it. And we have built these boundaries where we now live our life, and we have created this little, our household and our family as per what we want, right? And these are things that have really, really worked for us.